Over and over, end over end. Where will it land? Quick, call it. Heads or tails? Man or monster? Life or death? Who knows what chance will bring? Oh, I used to believe in rules, in laws, in shades of gray.
Son of a, you're dead!
Until it all went up in smoke.
No!
So now I believe in the flip of a coin, and I forget about right or wrong, or good or evil, and simply find out if things are about to go from bad to worse.
The Penguin keeps it friggin' cold down here. You better hope Penguin doesn't hear you complaining. Then keep turning up the heat if I asked. Your funeral. Get those boys in.
Joker, this is Two-Face. Didn't you start this little gang war? Well, Penguin's taking all the credit. When I take over his operation, I'll be sure to mention you don't approve. So no need to attend this latest party. I'll catch you on the flip side.
Uh-oh. Someone's found this. Ease up! I just work here.
This is Vicky Vale for Gotham Now. The shape-shifting criminal known as Clayface has a sad and sordid history on the silver screen, and now, far from being a leading man, has turned into a horrifying mass of walking, talking mud. With no known cure for his condition, Clayface has turned to a life of crime, where his ability to pound through walls and impersonate any human form certainly comes in handy. Just remember, anyone around you could be Clayface in disguise. This is Vicky Vale with Gotham Now.
So this is the Penguin smuggling headquarters. Not as classy as the Iceberg Lounge, and one heck of a tougher door policy. Now, which way to take? I'll flip a coin. Heads, take the right passage. Hurry, before I get bored and flip on something else.
Uh-oh. Someone's found the nest. I'll set this light.
Harvey Dent, case number 146 4B-3. I tipped them off. Penguin's operation is right here in Gotham. The GCPD ignored me. They're all corrupt. Except for this man, James Gordon. I'll have to see if we can join forces. Harvey Dent, case number Z4121K. Question. Is it the right of man to be free from himself? Free from the constraints of human behavior? The criminal Clayface certainly thinks so. He's shed all of his humanity.
Don't say a word. Let me do the talking. There's a gang war raging in this city, and right now the Penguin is winning. But I'll tell you a secret. His operation will be mine. And if you're tempted to cross me, remember, dead men tell no tales. The first incision is always the deepest. Think like the enemy. You might win. The first incision is always the deepest. The first incision is always the deepest. Let's eliminate this tumor. Let's eliminate this tumor. eliminate this tumor. The first incision is always the deepest. The first incision is always the deepest. Think like the enemy. You might win. Let's eliminate this tumor. Think like the enemy. You might win. Think like the enemy. You might win. The first incision is always...
Hush is working for the Penguin, and they say I'm two-faced. The Penguin should watch his back with that bandaged son. Harvey Dent, case number 1464B-1. The Penguin is cashing in on the Gotham gang war. He's making a tidy profit supplying arms. He's about to learn that two can play at that game. Hush is working for the Penguin, and they say I'm two-faced. The Penguin should watch his back with that bandaged psycho on his payroll. You can tell him that yourself when you find him. His lair is deeper within these tunnels.
This is Commissioner Gordon to GCPD in Gotham. Harvey Dent, now known to you as Two-Face, has called in a location for the Penguin's alleged smuggling activities. We need to know if this is for real, or just another flip of his mentally challenged mind. Ever since his face was scarred and his mind split, he's depended on that coin to make his decisions. So until we find out more, keep to your posts. Gordon out.
Chances not on your side. This is the end of the line. Harvey Dent, case number D574. Where does a man's loyalty lie? To himself? To others? Two sides of the same coin. Only one of them can show at a time.
Leave this one to me!
Get those boys in here!
Oh, come on, I'm in heels here!
So, Two-Face wants in on my smuggling operations, eh? Doesn't he know I'm an upright citizen these days? Come on, boys. Show Two-Face's little fledglings what happens when they crash my coop. Wah, 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 wah.
Trying to fly away! Cut it out! Tell the penguin to unleash his mind!
Harvey Dent, case number 1464B-2. I met Bruce Wayne's family friend Tommy Elliott today at a dinner. Funny voice, very quiet, almost hushed. I wonder if he'd be interested in joining the district attorney's office in a medical capacity. Wake up, bird brain. We're here to shut you down. Batman. Batman, are you reading this? This is Harvey Dent. Listen, I know we've had our differences, but trust me, I can handle this takedown of the Penguin. I've got the new heroes to help me out. You'll see. I can keep Two-Face under control for the good of the city.
This is Vicky Vale and Gotham Now with a report on Gotham's coldest hotspot, the Iceberg Lounge. Anyone who's anyone, from the Joker to socialite Kate Kane, can be found whining, dining, and dancing at this dicey nightclub. As for its owner, the Penguin, has he really gone legit? He claims that his criminal days are behind him. But if so, then who's stirring up the latest Gotham gang war? Commissioner Gordon refused to comment, and Batman could not be reached. This is Vicky Vale for Gotham Now.
Bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, Penguin. And now, Two-Face rules this roost!
Well done. Pity you aren't working for me. Enjoy this momentary victory, Two-Face or Harvey Dent or whoever you are. The Penguin never puts all his eggs in one basket.